Okay, it's still February 7th, 2010. This is a continuance from my previous video titled New Ground. If you have not seen that video yet, please go back and watch that video. This will be continuing on the last idea I had mentioned, which is in regard to the, which is in regard to grounding through the multi-dimensional aspects of our being in order to have a deeper, fuller experience of everything that's happening here now. And so this may be rather quick because I don't even really know how to begin relaying anything to you about the multidimensional aspects of my being. I am aware that there are multidimensional aspects to my being. They are beginning to penetrate my awareness and my experience here. But my experience is so little that I'm not sure how well this is actually going to come through. But this is what I'll begin saying here for now. The individuality, the totality of the individuality that I belong to, I feel is represented on each and every one of the dimensions. I tend to see myself in the scheme of 12 dimensions, and so this individuality is represented on the 12th dimension, 11th dimension, 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st dimensions. And I am simply just one of the representatives of this individuality that is perceiving the existence of this individuality at the 3rd dimensional level. And what I am beginning to get, what I am beginning to experience is the ability to shift my perception from the Casey part of this one's being into any of the number of other aspects of this one's being. And that when I do this, everything I see around me begins to change. I know this can be experienced in many ways, but the way that it's happening for me to begin with is visually. And so as I begin to open my perception out from this 3D representative's perception into 5th dimensional representative's perception, again, the scenery changes. The way I experience and feel myself changes. The way my mind works and the way I see things changes. It all changes. And I haven't had any lengthy experiences of this, but I have had momentary experience of it that have lasted, say, 5 or so minutes. And to tie this into new ground, what I'm highly suspecting, and I'm going to leave it at this, but what I'm highly suspecting is that if I want, and at any time that I want, now that I am aware of the fact that there are multi-dimensional aspects and versions of me, that I can open my perception out into them, ground into them, and experience things in a whole new way, which I'm bound to go into very soon. They're just happening more and more. Okay, so maybe you have begun experiencing this on some level to some degree as well. And if so, I'd love to hear your comments and your feedback, either on the Om Talks board or here on YouTube in the comment section. Okay, this for now, and I'll see you again this week.